Hello, customers. If this show is good, please leave an Apple podcast for my mama.
Hi, friends. I've missed a few weeks, and I do apologize for that, but I am back. I wanted to talk to you today about 5 steps a business owner should implement to identify productivity killers impacting profitability. So let's review a few methods to identifying productivity killers every business should utilize so we can determine if you have inefficiencies negatively impacting your profit growth. One of the strongest identifiers is from listening to employees' feedback and surveys. If you're conducting regular surveys with your employees and truly trying to understand their perspectives on productivity blockers, this can be a great opportunity for you to make an immediate impact to your financial goals. Take time to ask your field personnel what roadblocks they are facing, where are they seeing delays in the production process, and what distractions are they encountering that could be impacting productivity. Too often, larger organizations will ask employees for feedback and then seemingly ignore the feedback that they're getting from their field level employees. So set yourself apart from other organizations and listen to the feedback you obtain from your field employees. It could lead you to reduction in inefficient practices and profitability growth. So when you encourage open communication and you're not dismissive with your personnel's concerns, it will have an overall positive impact on your business, including creating a positive work environment. It will, if you're doing that, it's going to show that your employees, that you value them and their opinions. The second step I'd suggest would be to perform observations and study audits on your various processes. Just do that periodically. That's going to ensure that you're being as productive as possible. Sometimes we'll begin a production process with a method that maybe at the time that's the most effective and most efficient process that we can do. If we're not consistently monitoring that production activity for improvement, we may not recognize or identify those inefficiencies, when there's a better, quicker, smoother process that becomes available or, known to us. We may not even realize that we've not changed our processes and we're still doing the inefficient method process. Other times we'll find we have an inefficient process outlined, and we have personnel we have an efficient, efficient process outlined, and we have personnel who begin performing the process in a less efficient method because they don't recognize and understand the reasoning maybe that we had identified that method initially and designed it was for efficiency. So we need to consistently be observing and monitoring our processes and ensure that we're following the most efficient methods that we're currently aware to follow, and make our team members aware that there's reasoning behind the processes that we have set in place and we need them to follow it the way we've got it outlined. And if they identify a method that's better, then they need to let us know so we can study it and make sure that method is truly a better way. Once again, be sure to involve your employees who are involved in the activities on a regular basis. They may identify redundancies or other inefficiencies that you overlook. So you have staffing involved to be an integral part of your team, so utilize them that way. Too often, business owners forget that they recognize they've got team members, but they forget that most team members actually could be large contributors to helping their business become very efficient. So listen to them, ask for feedback, and really take the information you get from them and see what you can do with it. The third step that I would suggest is to implement software tools to monitor how your employees are spending their time throughout the workday. So it's not simply intended to be a tool, not a spine tool, that's not what I'm talking about, but rather a tool for decision making. So analyze the data, determine if you can identify patterns of excessive meetings, perhaps, maybe administrative time that can be eliminated, or maybe assigned somewhere else. Maybe you need to sub that out, or maybe you need to place it all at one spot. Maybe there's something different you could do there. Is there time that's just being wasted? Maybe we're waiting on a machine to finish, and we're standing there waiting on this machine to finish when we could maybe set up a second machine behind this individual, and we could be doing something else while that machine is processing one process. Are there other inefficient processes that can be improved upon? If you're tracking the projects by utilizing the task management or project management software, you should be able to identify areas of delays with that as well, maybe redundancies or inefficiencies that need to be modified for future projects. So be sure to utilize the data to make your business more efficient and improve profitability. Otherwise, there wasn't a purpose in implementing the additional software processes, and you just added extra expenses to your business. The fourth step you should include is assessing your business from a technology stance. So, how much are you having to manually handle that should be automated with software? This can frequently be a huge financial reward for many small and mid-sized businesses who haven't taken time to recognize the need for software because they're so busy working in their business. They don't really stop to work on their business and identify where they need to implement some improvements. So, any place you have repetitive tasks within your business, you likely have an option for automation and reduction in the manual workload. Determine if your business production is outgrowing the technology and tools that you have in place. Is it time to upgrade any of your equipment to improve productivity? Or does the benefit justify the cost? These are areas you will need to calculate and understand well before making the decisions fully. The fifth and final step that I'll mention today is evaluating your KPIs, your key performance indicators. So understand your KPIs and the data from your KPIs to identify areas where your business is underperforming and or inefficient. By utilizing the standards for the industry that you're serving and setting benchmarks to attain, you can assess your performance and you can recognize areas where improvement can be made. Although there are many other steps which can be taken to identify productivity killers that can have an impact on your business, this should provide you with a starting point, especially for someone who may not know where to begin looking, but you recognize that you have a problem. You just may not recognize, you may not know where to start. So if you don't know where to start, take this and just go down the list. That at least gives you a place to start. I know I bring this up pretty frequent on this podcast, but as a business owner, don't be afraid to utilize time studies to evaluate your processes. I know it goes back to my engineering days, but in my heart of hearts, everything I evaluate goes back to a time study at some level. So for full efficiency and cost evaluation, you can always just go back to the old rough time study basis and make a pretty quick rough idea on processes and get a pretty close idea on it, actually, pretty quick. If this is an area where you'd like more assistance, feel free to reach out. I'll work with you a little closer. Time studies is one of the areas I focus on with my business owners when I assist them in coaching sessions because it's something that they can absolutely make a huge difference rapidly in their business. And so if this is something you would like for me to help you with, like I said, just reach out. Thank you and have a great day. Is to seek God's guidance. Have a great day, my friends, and go get you that glass of iced tea. I hope this show blesses you in some way today, and have a wonderful day and enjoy your iced tea.
If this show is good, please leave an Apple podcast for my mama.